Have you ever considered mapping out your business strategy? Do you even realize the value in mapping your strategy from the ground up? This video is for you. In this video, we will introduce the strategy mapping process. This is a visual way to lay out the key aspects of your overall business strategy. In the video so far, the focus was on developing your strategy. Now, it is time to translate that strategy. And again, we have a range of tools at our disposal. This video will address the first of those tools, namely the strategy map. You will consider factors that are specific to your business and from the ground up identify the goals that are required within each area of your organization, considered from 4 different perspectives. With that, let's dive into the presentation. Previously, in video number 1, we were introduced to an overall strategic management framework, and in the videos that followed, we took a deep dive into the first step of that framework, namely developing the strategy. In this video, we progress to the second step, namely translating the strategy. Here, we will assess the first technique in translating the strategy, namely the strategy map. The main objective of our strategy map is to define our goals in order to create long-term shareholder value. The process will allow for rigorous debate and assessment. However, the objective should not be lost during this process. By the end, you should have a clear list of goals. In order to translate our strategy, we will consider the organization from 4 different perspectives. The first perspective is the financial perspective. The overarching goal here is to ensure that plans and processes lead to desired levels of economic value creation. We first focus on our strategy around productivity, and this includes defining goals around improving cost structure and effective asset utilization. Next, we focus on our growth strategy, and this includes defining our goals around expanding revenue opportunities and enhancing customer value. And that brings us to our second perspective, namely the customer perspective. We will need to define how our customers perceive our products and services. The most important decision here is the determination of the customer segment we wish to focus on. We will need to define numerous goals that will establish our ultimate customer value proposition. We need to define our goals along the following 8 themes. 1. Price. 2. Quality. 3. Availability. 4. Selection. 5. Functionality. 6. Service. 7. Partnership. 8. Brand. Our third perspective is the process perspective. Here the focus shifts to our internal business. How are we going to achieve our financial and customer goals? We need to identify critical functional practices by considering the following 4 categories. 1. The operations management process. Here we consider supply, production, distribution, and risk management. How will we source, build, and bring products and services to the market? 2. The customer management process. Here we consider customer acquisition, customer retention, customer growth, and customer post-sales service. How will our marketing outreach, setting up new accounts, and post-sale procedures look? 3. The innovation process. Here we consider opportunity identification, our R&D portfolio, designing and developing products, and launching products. How will we ensure we are able to identify new opportunities, nurture a robust R&D pipeline, and commercialize new products and services? 4. The regulatory and social process. Here we consider constituents not addressed by the other processes already discussed. These include the environment, health and safety, employment, and the community. What procedures will we need to implement in order to address any concerns identified? Our fourth and final perspective is the learning and growth perspective. Here we will detail how intangible human capital and infrastructure resources can be utilized to meet company goals. There are 3 categories to consider. 1. Human capital. This includes people, talent, and knowledge required to meet our company goals. This could include training and succession planning. 2. Information capital. This includes databases, networks, and IT systems needed to support long-term growth. These need to be aligned with the strategy of the company. 3. Organizational capital. This refers to the readiness of the organization to meet business needs. Organizational capital will lead the firm to operate seamlessly along 4 different pillars. A. Culture. The values and philosophy of the organization should be shared by everybody. B. Leadership. There should be appropriate leadership and guidance in place. C. Alignment. Everybody in the organization should collaborate seamlessly. D. Teamwork. Everybody in the organization should collaborate effectively. And with that, we have our strategy map. It has addressed many various aspects about our organization, and it has produced some solid strategic goals. The next step will be to quantify and measure those goals. In this video, we learned about strategy maps. This technique is the first in our translation of the strategy toolkit. It is used to identify our organization goals from 4 perspectives, namely the financial perspective, the customer perspective, the process perspective, and the learning and growth perspective. The overall objective is to identify our strategic goals, which will form part of our strategic plan. In the next video, we will look at the strategic logic flow process. This acts as a sense check and allows us to come back to our strategy map and update anything that we might have missed. If you enjoyed this content, please like the video, subscribe to our channel, and click on the notification bell. It helps us grow the channel and bring more content to small and medium business owners and managers. Also, be sure to check the description below for any related product affiliate links. And finally, please comment on the video or click on our community tab to further interactions and updates.